Greetings, friends. Welcome to Aardnor Studios. Thank you for coming back. Say hello to my friend. Wouldn't you like to meet them? Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Sorry for the getup. I thought it'd be a bit of a giggle. Seemed rather fitting for this build. It's obviously Thing from the Addams Family, probably more well known now from the Netflix series Wednesday. The original Thing didn't have scars on it, so it's kind of fun they added it in the new series Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, I'd certainly recommend. It's just really quite amazing and very well acted, and I've always been a fan of Thing. To be honest, I'm more of a Munsters person, always my top favorite, but I do have a sweet spot for Addams Family as well, and I have always loved Thing, so I thought it would be really cool to try and make one. So let's go to the workbench and I'll show you how this thing came together. All right, here we go. This is the completed project. It was worked on over about 5 days. Had a really good time. This was really outside of my comfort zone. I have done some sculpting in the past, but nothing to this size, mostly small objects, and certainly not human form, which I feel is the most difficult of sculpting because we all know exactly what a human element looks like, and if it's wrong, you know it's wrong. So yeah, lots of elements to put this together, starting off with the armature wire inside. This is aluminum armature wire, and that to help give it some structure. Then adding the different amounts of tin foil, balled up, rolled up, and kind of wound around it to give it some bulk. This allows it to be a thinner amount of clay on it, which will help for the drying time, less cracking, and just overall the whole object will be lighter. And I think it turned out really well. Looks really fun as the tin foil. So then on to sculpting. Actually, you working with the clay, this is an oven baked clay, and just working around trying to get it all over and into shape as best I can. Like I said, this really challenged me, and I'm so glad I did it though. I really had a fun time putting it together. And yeah, so you see it coming together. From there, once it's all good, putting in the different elements for the wrinkles and the creases in the skin, putting in the scars, which is fun, and then the actual holes for all the stitching and sutures that will go in afterwards. Once that's all done and I'm happy with it, I did a little bit of work with orange. A good friend of mine, Cliff, recommended using a orange peel to give it kind of a skin texture, and it worked really well. Into the oven and baked, and once it comes out, it's all dry. On to painting. Based out in a deep red. This was a primer I sprayed on, and worked as a good base coat, and then just started going through, giving it a bit more skin tones. You can see some of the under painting done to give some effects like that, and then just lots and lots of translucent layers, trying to give it that kind of dead necrotic feel, and all that kind of painful areas around the stitches. Yeah, once it's all painted and come together, then on to the sutures. And if I was a doctor, this poor patient would have bled out because there was 87 different stitches, and they took about 6 hours to put them all in. So there you go. That is the project all together. I'm really happy with how it turned out, like I said, and I hope you like it also. Hey everybody, I hope you got something out of that process. I really did enjoy making this. It was fun to just hunker down and go at the build nonstop for like 4 or 5 days and get it done. Quite a treat for me. I want to say a big thank you to all of these great people. These are the Brigadiers in the Pink Foam Brigade, my Patreon site. They help me do this. They help me get to be a silly person and make fun things. Really honored and blessed. Thank you so much, guys. They're all incredible artists in their own right. And if you have any interest in joining us, we have about 30 of us now gathered up. Please, links are below. Yeah, for like basically a cup of coffee a month, you can join this group. Great chat area to talk to everybody, inspire and help. But lots of tutorials on the site. There's over 140 posts. Lots of good information, and yeah, I think it's really worthwhile. So hopefully you check it out. And thanks everybody. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you can. Like it, comment, whatever. I thought this was a fun build. I'll try and get more coming up soon. I have a lot filmed, just not edited. Thanks to everyone so much. I do really appreciate it. And let's do some final glamour shots and we'll call it a day. Thanks, everybody.